with everything that's happening across the world about climate change and all the warnings that we are getting from the scientists, it's high time that we start acting. And the air pollution in Delhi is just one of the things that are going wrong with our world.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my experience participating in protests that occurred in Delhi against air pollution. The air pollution was so bad right after Diwali that the air quality index reached a triple nine, which is the highest air quality index that there is. The air was really bad. I suffer from sinus myself, and when I landed in Delhi I had a horrible sinus attack. My head hurt really bad because of the pollution. My eyes were watering and they were burning up. There was a lot of irritation, and I a lot of people that I knew were going through the same things. Then this whole debate started about what's happening, what are the reasons, and a couple of things came up. The number one thing that was being highlighted was the fact that farmers in neighboring states of Haryana and Punjab were basically burning the stubble that's left after they harvest the crops to prepare for the next crop. And that was happening because the farmers don't have the financial means to buy expensive machinery that can get rid of the stubble in a short duration of time. Other reasons that were coming up was the fact some people were bursting firecrackers because it was Diwali, added to the problem again. And then there are some pollutive industries set up in Delhi, so they are causing air pollution around the clock every day of the year. That all of those things added up caused that kind of an AQI. Basically, the protest was against the government because the government was passing the buck. Yeah, so as citizens, I guess we just decided enough is enough. It was the first time that I ever participated in any kind of protest. I have never been to a protest before. I always read about it. I was always in awe of the people who went for protests, and I always used to think that, maybe I don't have the courage and maybe that I can't participate because I thought, okay, nobody I know is going for a protest. But this time around, since I've become very involved and very active, I decided that I should go for it. I sort of put my fears to rest, and I thought, what the hell? I mean, the worst that could happen would be that I would probably not find anybody there. But I thought, that's okay. I mean, even if I'm the only person doing it, I'm okay with it. So I got to know about it through Instagram. I had never written a placard before for a protest. So I went with रोटी कपड़ा मकान छोड़ो हमें साफ हवा पानी और environment ही दे दो from millennials, which basically translates to I do not want food, I do not want employment, and I do not want a house, which are considered to be, basic necessities, but I want something even more basic. I want clean air, clean water, and a clean environment. And that is what the millennials are asking for now. And I took an old cardboard box that was present at my home, and I basically turned it inside out and created this placard, and I wrote down my message. Then I headed off to India Gate. So we got in, and then immediately I saw this circle of people collected together with huge placards and some floodlights on them, and a microphone, somebody speaking on the microphone. It was a very prominent journalist, Vimli Duja. There were a couple of other people as well. I unfortunately didn't recognize any of them, but later on I got to know that they were really prominent figures and they were the people who were behind organizing this protest. There were a few media persons there as well. Later on, I found out that over 1,500 people attended the protests. So that was amazing. There were a couple of celebrities that I recognize, like Gaurav Gupta, who is a very prominent fashion designer. Thank you, Gaurav, for doing that, for using your platform to spread a message about the problem that we guys are facing now. People like Tamsil, who was very ridiculously questioned by a reporter present, that what are you doing in your personal life apart from protesting, about the air pollution, whatever. So I mean, it was ridiculous how some media people were questioning us when in fact we don't have to do anything. There is a reason why we elect people. There is a reason why there is a government that is formed. It is to safeguard the people that are electing them. They're being paid by us, by the taxes that we pay, to make sure that we live a comfortable life. And by comfortable, I mean at least have clean air. There was Aman, who is a 16-year-old, and he gave a very powerful speech that really moved me. And I instantly started thinking about Greta. There were a lot of slogans that were being chanted there by a lot of people. I learned a whole new set of slogans, which I'm really proud to say that I initiated quite a few times while we were marching also. So my advice would be to go out and participate in protests as much as you can, because you get to see a lot of like-minded people, you get to meet them, you get to interact with them, and you get to speak out against the wrong, and you get to highlight the problem, and possibly one day even drive the point home to the government and see some actions being taken. So please go out and protest. Please speak out as much as you can, as loud as you can. It was the most exhilarating experience ever, to be honest. If you've ever thought about, getting more engaged, or if you ever feel helpless and you feel that, you know all of these things, and you know that this is a problem, this is a crisis, and you don't know how to engage, you feel like you're doing everything in your life that you can to be more sustainable, but there's still no changes happening in the world. I feel that you should give protesting a chance. And yeah, that was my experience. If you were part of the protest and you saw me there, please feel free to share your experience with me in the comment section below. And if you have never been to a protest, if there's something holding you back, or uh, if you feel that it's not necessary, or whatever your opinion is, do share it with me in the comment section below. And I will see you next time. Bye.
11,000 scientists have gotten together to warn us that we are going to be facing unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen problems, and we will not be able to tackle them. This is not just an environmental issue, this is a social issue. And the poor people and the people who do not have a huge carbon footprint will be the ones who will be the highest at risk. So it's our responsibility to start acting right now.